Hey everybody, Tony Gohard here, the Punk Rock Cook, and today I'm doing a video that I don't think that I've done before, which is actually surprising because this is a very common thing that I normally make here in my home. So what this is going to be crunchy tacos. Today we had actually gotten pre-packed taco shells, if I could remember what I did with them. Anyway, you can make your own taco shells. Obviously, you could just use corn tortillas, fry them up until they get hard enough. And that's the way that I normally like to do it. But right now, we're on a time crunch, as always. But I am making the taco seasoning from scratch. And that's the whole reason that I wanted to do this video because making tacos, very basic. Pound of ground beef, seasoning, veggies, tortilla, and that's basically it. So I've got the ground beef cooking there right now. Actually, I am doing this on one of my old phones because my current phone is actually dead and it's not charging on anything. So I'm gonna have to get that figured out eventually. But as for right now, I'm doing this on the old phone, so the picture might look a little grainy. I can't remember how good or bad this camera on this phone was, but like I said, it's one that's been in a drawer for a while. Luckily, it still works, so I can do this video. But we are going to jump into the very beginning of this. Like I said, the taco seasoning is going to be the most important parts of this video. So we're going to get into that. The ingredients that you're going to need for the taco seasoning are going to be 1 tablespoon of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of ground cumin, a teaspoon of garlic powder, half a teaspoon of paprika, half a teaspoon of oregano, half a teaspoon of salt, and a quarter teaspoon of black pepper. So I've got all the ingredients right here. I probably should have held them up while I was saying it, but my guess is that you know what all of these look like. So you'll get those all together and then you'll combine it. Don't know how good I can get this, but yeah, that's what it'll look like whenever it's all mixed up. So you'll get that mixed up, brown your ground beef, and then I put I'd say like maybe 2 to 4 ounces of water. Is supposedly it softens up the ground beef. I'm not too sure if it actually does or not, but I think that what it does is makes this mix in better and soak and bind into the meat. So I've got that. It is on super low heat. I've already put the water in there to sort of open up the meat a little bit, and then I'm going to go and dump this in here. This mixture is for 1 pound of ground beef. We bought a big family pack of it, so that's 3 pounds. And, it comes on one of those little slabs with the saran wrap around it. We got one of those, and the higher the beef, the higher the number on the beef. The first number is the lean to fat ratio. So the higher number of that, the more the meat's going to stick and stay together instead of just melting and you know fat melts, it burns off. So I'm going to go and dump this in there, get that mixed up, and then I'm going to get my veggies cut up, and then I'll show you what the veggies look like. It's going to be super basic. That's why I wasn't even going to do the video, but then I thought, yeah, taco seasoning, definitely important. Oh, and the other thing too is the reason that you want to make your own taco seasoning is because it's less sodium, so it's way better for you. What we're doing is sea salt because that has basically no sodium in it, and it's just like better for the heart and vascular system and all that. If you have high blood pressure, which I do, so I'm gonna go and dump this in there, mix that up, cut up the veggies, and I'll be right back. All right. So the meat is seasoned. The water is all just about evaporated out, which is good because that means that it's almost time for me to get this stuff together. I did grab the taco shells, and remember this time, these are the ones that we are going to be using today. These La Tierra. These ones are good. They're really good. We got these from like a small little 12 pack because we wanted to test them out, and they are really good. Um, but we've got the veggies all cut up. I used red onion. You can use any color onion you want, whether it be white, yellow, green, red, purple, and it's going to come out good. Of course, it's always the flavor, though. You're always going to have your little preference. So I'm going with red onion. Generally, I would do like grilled sweet onion. Like I'll grill up some sweet onion and put it in there, but I wanted a little bit more crunch because these are going to be super crunchy. These are the veggies. You can see we've got the red onion diced up right there. I've got my tomato slices. I've got some avocado over here. You might not be able to see it because it's blending in with the lettuce. And we got leaf lettuce. I forget what it's called. Green leaf lettuce. So we've got that. Oh, yeah. And then another one. Jalapenos. And yes, I am a little bit teary-eyed right now because you see how fine I did those onions. So I am a little bit teary-eyed from that. But another thing that might make me a little teary-eyed is if you go to the Patreon and you jump on that, donate some, and it helps me to make these videos. You know, all of the cooking stuff that I need, and then also my various other videos. If you want to check those out, there will be links down in the description to those. And then, yeah, doing that will help me to be able to create these kinds of videos across my entire little, I don't want to say cinematic universe, but, all my various channels. Helps me to do that. And also at the end, you will get your name put on the end card. I'm going to put the end card in here, and it's just going to say, thanks to the Patreons, could be you. But on the following month, that's when we're going to start changing it out. So the month's just barely beginning. I'm going to start pushing for that on all of my videos, on all of my channels. But I better jump to this before this starts to burn. So I'll be back in just a sec. Here we go. This is the end result, the final thing, a totally stuffed taco. Let me try and hold it here a little bit more steady. You can see all the veggies all topped in there. Got lettuce, jalapenos, red onions, tomato, if you can look right there. And actually, you see that tiny little yellow piece? That's one of the ingredients that I forgot to say. Some good American cheese, just sliced cheese, just regular cheese. That's all you need. So we've got that. We've got all this stuff in here. And now it's time for the taste test. I'm going to give a bite over here on this side where there's more jalapenos. And I should be able to get a decent amount of meat. Again, these tacos are tiny, which is perfect for the kids because they love tiny little stuff like that they can get their tiny little hands on. So we're going to go ahead and bite into this. And here we go. Mm.
Alexa,
Yeah. And there we go. We sound the horns so the children can come stampeding in to get their tacos. These are delicious. That seasoning is amazingly good. And again, it's heart healthy, so it's definitely a plus. Pre-made seasoning, too much salt. But this is amazing. It's good, super healthy, and super delicious. So give it a try. I'm going to leave the recipe for the taco seasoning down in the description that you can check that out. Don't forget to check out that Patreon. Drop a comment in the comment box. Hit that like button. Subscribe. Let me know what's up. And I'll catch y'all in the next video.